And welcome back to Backspace Academy. In this lab, I'm programming DynamoDB with the NodeJS software development kit. We're going to do a similar thing to what we did in the previous lab for solutions architects and sysops administrators, but instead of using the command line interface, we're going to be using the NodeJS software development kit. So as before, we're going to be creating a DynamoDB table using the management console. And we're going to be manually typing in an item into that table using the management console. Then in part 2 of the lab, we'll use the NodeJS software development kit to bulk upload items from a JSON file into the DynamoDB table. And then we'll use the NodeJS software development kit to also query that table. So the first thing we want to do there is to create a table. So if we don't have any tables, we'll be presented with this welcome screen. So just click on Create Table. And we give the table a name. And we're going to give it a partition key ID. And that's capital I and lowercase d. If we don't have it like that, then we're going to have problems. This is case sensitive, so make sure that you do it right. So capital I and lowercase d. And that will be a number. So we select number. And now we're going to add an index to this, a secondary index. So we uncheck Use Default Settings, and then we can add our index in there. So we'll use product category, and then we'll add a sort key of price. So product category will be a string, and then price will be a number. Okay, so that's created our index there. We've got product category as the partition key, our sort key of price, and our index name will be product category -price -index. So let's just add that on there. And there we can see that's done. And we'll leave our provision capacity the same as what it is. And we'll click on Create. And what will happen is our table status here will be saying created, or creating, sorry. And then it will change after a certain amount of time to active when has finished being created. Okay, so just fast forwarding, we've got our table up and running. It is now table status active. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add some items to our table. So just click on the Items tab now. And we can see that we've got our ID here. And what we can do here is we can create an item. So we're going to give the ID 101. And the product category will be book. And the price will be 2. And now we'll just append another field to this item. So we just click on the plus sign here after price, and we just append, which means put it at the end or put an entry after this. If we used insert, it will put it before it, or we could actually remove it if we make a mistake. So we're going to append, and it's going to be a string, and this is going to be title. So title of the book, and the book title will be Book 101 Title. And so we just go through and we do the rest of those entries as are detailed in the lab notes for this, or in the hands-on notes for this. Okay, and just fast forwarding there, I've entered all the fields there for the items. We've got ID 101, a number, or down to ISBN, which is a string with that there. So now we can create that item or save that item. And there it is for us. Now that process of creating an item using the management console was very time consuming. So we've got hundreds of items to bring into our database. It's not going to be practical, obviously. So in part 2 of the lab, we're going to be using the NodeJS development kit or software development kit to bulk upload from a JSON file the items. And we'll also look at using it to query our data to get information that we need. So I'll see you in the next part of this lab.